Welcome to this overview of the SchoolForce Interventions App. The SchoolForce Interventions App was created to help schools track their interventions data. The app was originally created for the nonprofit City Year and is now available to others. The app can be used on its own or in conjunction with the SchoolForce core modules, such as attendance and gradebook. For more information on SchoolForce, please go to our website at www.schoolforce.com. In this video, I will describe the components of the Interventions app and the Interventions lifecycle, demonstrate how to add daily session time for students, and show the reports available in the Interventions app. In SchoolForce, the Interventions app has three main components: indicator areas, programs, and intervention sections. Indicator areas are high-level focus areas such as attendance, literacy, and behavior. Students and programs are assigned to indicator areas. In this example, the indicator area is literacy. Programs define a specific set of methods and objectives to improve students' performance within a specific indicator area. You decide which programs to create and whether these programs are required or optional. In the literacy indicator area shown, there are two programs, Leapfrog Reading and One-on-One Tutoring. Intervention sections are created for a program and contain at least one staff member and one or more students. Intervention sections meet on specified days for specified time periods. In this example, the two Leapfrog Reading intervention sections each meet once a week, while the One-on-One Tutoring intervention section happens every day. Now that you understand the components of the Interventions app, let's take a look at the Interventions lifecycle. This diagram shows the Interventions lifecycle. This lifecycle assumes that your school has already created indicator areas and programs within SchoolForce. First, your school must identify at-risk students who could benefit from intervention. This step is done outside of SchoolForce. Next, your school assigns at-risk students to one or more indicator areas within SchoolForce. Then, your school schedules intervention sections with staff and students. After each intervention section meets, staff members record the amount of time each student participated in the intervention and include any relevant notes. Staff members regularly review each student's progress and determine whether the student should remain in the intervention section or be withdrawn. Students might exit due to improvement in the indicator area or because a different type of interventions is needed. The cycle repeats constantly throughout the year as students enter and exit your school's intervention programs. Now I will demonstrate the Interventions app, beginning with Setup. Setup is where a school can set up indicator areas, programs, and intervention sections. In SchoolForce, you may have more than one school. Here you can see that there are 6 schools in this SchoolForce organization. Indicator areas and programs are available for all schools within SchoolForce. You can select which programs you want to require and make optional for each school. Once you have created and assigned the programs to schools, you can create intervention sections. I am going to filter by indicator area and select all of the students that have the ELA literacy indicator area. Now I'm going to save. Now I will show you how to add daily session time for an intervention section. Staff members assigned to the section can add daily session time for the enrolled students. Select the students for whom you want to add session time and then click Add Session Time. Enter the date of the session. Now enter the amount of time for the session and the skills covered. Submit the time. The dosage to date field is updated for each student to reflect the time you just added. The Interventions app provides several reports you can use to view metrics about the students enrolled in interventions. You can customize these reports to your needs using the filters and then save them to run whenever you need. I'll show you a few of them now. The Interventions Sections by Students report shows the intervention sections in which a student is currently or has been enrolled. If the active column is checked, the student is currently enrolled in the section. The intervention session participation report shows the daily recorded session time entered for each of the intervention sections in your organization. The intervention average dosage versus goal report compares the average session time entered for an intervention section to the total target dosage of the program. The high intervention session time report displays any intervention sections for which a user may have entered 180 minutes or more of time for a single session. This report can help you find sessions that were possibly entered incorrectly. This concludes the overview of the SchoolForce Interventions app.